Okay, the second topic or second part of the overweight trauma is mechanism of injuries. Mechanism of injury is very important for pre-hospital care provider to identify the impact of the accident and the outcome of the injuries. Right. This topic covers two learning outcomes, especially explain the mechanism of injuries. The differentiation between blend and preventive trauma will be next lessons. Energy and trauma. Let me look at what is energy and what is trauma. Traumatic injuries occurs when the body's tissues are exposed to energy level beyond their tolerance. The mechanism of injury is the way traumatic injuries occurs. Basically, it describes the force acting on the body that cause injuries. Three concepts of energies, which are potential energy, kinetic energies, and work. Energy can be either created or destroyed, but can only be converted or transferred. This is very important, so we can reduce the impact or the effect of the trauma to the body by understanding the mechanism of energies. Work is force acting over a distance. Work of a moving object is called kinetic energies. Kinetic energies. Very, very important here. You understand. Work is force acting, and then the force acting is called kinetic energies. Reflects the relationship between mass and necessities. Potential energy is the produce of the mass, force of gravity, and height, mostly associated with the energy of falling objects. Different MOIs produce many types of injuries. Non-significant injuries mean the injury to any isolated body part, fall without the loss of consciousness. Significant injuries, which is caused by very potential injuries, caused by a very potential trauma or very potential energies, which if the patient has significant injuries means the assessment and treatment should be more particular to these patients. For example, significant injuries are injury to more than one body systems, fall from height, motor vehicle or motorcycle crashes, car versus penetrations, gunshot wound and stabbings. Vesicular collections. Motor vehicles crashes are classified as front, rear end, lateral, rollover and rotations. The principal difference is the direction of the force of impact. Car against other car, tree or objects. Damage to car has an indirect effect on the patient care. By assessing the vehicles, you can determine the mechanism of injuries. Passengers against the interior of the car. Common passengers injuries including lower extremities, fractures, flat chest, and head trauma. Passengers internal organ against solid structure of the body. Internal injuries may not be as obvious as external injuries, but are often the most life-threatening conditions for the patients. Significant mechanism injury including following findings: death of the occupant in the car or in the vehicles, severe deformity of vehicles or disruption into the vehicles, altered mental status of the victims, ejected of the victim from the vehicles. These all are considered as a mechanism of injury which is significant. So when there is a significant injuries, pre-hospital care provider should provide more care or consciousness on the assessment part to victims. Evaluate supplemental restraint systems. Seatbelts, airbags are effective in preventing a second collision against the car motor vehicle accidents. Airbags decrease the severity of deceleration injuries. Airbags decrease injuries to the chest, face, and head. Despite airbags, suspect injuries to extremities, internal organs. Children shorter than 4 inches feet, 4 inches, 4.9 inches should ride in the rear seats. In pickup truck or single seat vehicle, the airbag should be turned off. Remember that if the airbag is not fulfilling during the accident, it may deploy during extrications. Remember that supplementary resistance system can cause harm whether they are used properly or improper. Rear end collisions known to cause visual types injuries, particularly in absence of the headrest. As the body is propelled forward, the head and neck are left behind. Section type injury to the brain is possible in these conditions of rear end collisions. Lateral side collisions are involved in light side impacts, commonly called T-bone collisions. The vehicle starts from the side, usually start above its center of gravity. This is a lateral collision. Being to rock against the side of impact result in passenger sustaining of the lateral wrist-based injuries. If suspension instruction into the passenger's compartment, suspect lateral chest and abdominal injury on the side of impact. Partial fracture of the lower extremity pelvis and limbs, organ damage from the third collections. Rollover crashes. Large truck and sport utilized vehicles are prone. Injury depend on whether the passenger was restrained. Most common life-threatening event is ejections or partial ejection of passengers from the vehicles. Rollover crashes. Rotation collisions has been conceptually similar to rollover, opportunity for vehicles to strike objects such as utilize those. Car versus injury are often graphic or appearance, can also be serious unseen injuries. Usually determine speed of the vehicle, whether the patient are thrown through the air, whether the patient was stuck, pulled under the vehicles. Valuation of the vehicles that struck the patient for structural damage. ALS backup should be summoned for any patients who have sustained a significant MRI. Evaluate like you will for a car versus pedestrian collision. Also evaluate the damage to and position of the bike. If the patient was wearing a helmet, in fact it caused damage. Assume that the patient has sustained an injury to the spinal column until proven otherwise at the hospital. Spinal stabilization must be initiated and maintained during the encounter. Protection using helmet, leather, boots. Collection usually occurs against large vehicle or stationary objects. Head-on collection. Motorcycles strike another object and stopping forward motions while the rider continues. Angular collision. Motorcycle strikes an object at an angle so that rider sustains direct crash injury to the lower extremities. Ejection. Rider will travel at high speed until stopped by stationary objects, another vehicle and road crash. Controls crash. Technique used to separate the rider from the motor of the body of the motorcycles. Injury potentially depends on the height from which the patient falls. More than 15 feet, 3 times the patient height is considered significant. Internal injury force to greater to the life. Patients who fall and land on their feet may have less severe internal injuries. The leg may have absorbed much energy of the falls. Take the following factors into account: the height of the falls, type of surface, part of the body that first hit, followed by the part of the energy displaced in the case of falls. Okay, this is some of the mechanism of injuries and the impact. So thank you very much.